Dear friend, today I want to invite you on a remarkable journey, a journey that stretches back over 20 years to a time when philosophers in ancient Greece and Rome sought answers to life's deepest questions. It's a journey that begins in bustling marketplaces and quiet halls of reflection, yet it arrives right here, in this very moment, speaking to you and me. We live in a world that often feels chaotic, full of noise, uncertainty, and challenges that test our patience and peace. But what if there were a way to rise above it all? A way to find calm amidst the storm, strength in the face of adversity, and a quiet, unshakable sense of purpose? That way, dear friend, is Stoicism. Stoicism is more than just a philosophy. It's a compass for living, a guide that has illuminated paths for emperors, slaves, and ordinary people like us, helping them navigate the unpredictable waves of life. It's not a dusty relic of the past, but a living, breathing practice that can transform how you see the world and how you move through it. So, let's embark on this exploration together. Let's uncover what Stoicism truly is, where it came from, and how its timeless wisdom can light your way today. Are you ready? Let's begin. What is Stoicism? At its heart, Stoicism is a philosophy of resilience and inner peace. It's a way of thinking and living that teaches us to focus on what we can, control our thoughts, our actions, our choices, and to let go of what we cannot, the opinions of others, the twists of fate, the uncertainties of tomorrow. It's about building a fortress within yourself, a place of strength and serenity that no external force can shake. The Stoics believed that happiness, true, lasting happiness, doesn't come from the things we often chase, wealth, status, or fleeting pleasures. Instead, it flows from within, from cultivating a life of virtue, wisdom, and purpose. They saw life not as a series of random events to endure, but as an opportunity to grow, to refine our character, and to align ourselves with the natural rhythm of the universe. But let me be clear. Dear friend, Stoicism isn't about shutting off your emotions or pretending that pain doesn't exist. It's not about becoming cold or detached. No, it's about understanding your feelings, embracing them as part of being human, and then choosing how to respond with clarity and grace. It's about finding freedom not in escaping life's challenges, but in facing them with courage and calm. Where did Stoicism come from? To understand Stoicism, let's step back in time to ancient Athens, around 300 BCE. Picture a man named Zeno of Citium, a merchant from Cyprus whose life took an unexpected turn when a shipwreck left him stranded. Lost at sea in more ways than one, Zeno found himself drawn to philosophy. He began teaching in a painted portrait place called the Stoa Poikiliant. From that humble setting, Stoicism was born. Zeno's ideas took root, but it was the thinkers who followed him who truly shaped this philosophy into a way of life. There was Seneca, a Roman statesman whose letters brim with practical wisdom. Epictetus, a former slave whose teachings on freedom and resilience still echo today. And Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who ruled an empire by day and wrestled with life's big questions by night, penning his thoughts in a work we now call Meditations. These were not ivory tower philosophers, dear friend. They were people like you and me, flawed, searching, and determined to live well. They came from different worlds zone, a slave, one a ruler, one a writer, yet they all found in Stoicism a shared truth, that philosophy isn't meant to be pondered in isolation but lived in the messy, beautiful reality of every day. The heart of Stoicism, core principles. Stoicism rests on a handful of ideas that are simple yet profound ideas that can change how you see the world if you let them sink in. Let's explore them together, one by one, as if we're sitting side by side, unraveling this wisdom step by step. 1. The dichotomy of control. Imagine this. You're standing at the edge of a river, watching the water rush by. You can't stop the current no matter how hard you try. But you can choose how to cross it, where to step, how to steady yourself. This, dear friend, is the essence of the Stoic idea of control. The Stoics taught that life is divided into two realms, what we can control and what we cannot. Our thoughts, our actions, our intentions, these are ours to shape. But the weather, the words of others, The outcomes of our efforts, these, lie beyond our grasp. Epictetus put it so beautifully when he said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Think about that for a moment. How much energy do we waste worrying about things we can't change? The traffic jam, the rude comment, the unexpected delay? Stoicism invites us to let go out of defeat, but out of wisdom. To pour our focus into what we can do, how we think, how we act, how we carry ourselves through the day. 2. Living in harmony with nature. The Stoics often spoke of living in accordance with nature. But what does that mean? It's not just about trees and rivers, though those are part of it. For the Stoics, nature is the grand design of the universe, the rational order that connects us all. As humans, we're gifted with reason, with the ability to think, to choose, to connect. To live in harmony with nature is to embrace that gift. It's about accepting life as it unfolds, the highs and lows, the joys and sorrows, and finding your place within it. It's about recognizing that you're part of something bigger, a thread in the tapestry of existence, woven together with every other soul. When you live this way, with reason as your guide and compassion as your companion, you step into a kind of peace that nothing can take away. 3. Virtue as the highest good. If there's one word at the core of Stoicism, it's virtue. But this isn't about being perfect or preachy. It's about striving to be your best self every single day. The Stoics named 4 virtues that light the way. Wisdom, seeing the world clearly, making choices with thought and care. Courage, standing tall in the face of fear, doing what's right even when it's hard. Justice, treating others with fairness, kindness, and respect. Self-control, mastering your impulses, so you're the one steering your life, not your desires. The Stoics believed that if you chase virtue, if you build your life around these qualities, happiness will follow. Not because the world will suddenly bend to your will, but because you'll have crafted a soul that can weather any storm. Bringing Stoicism to life. How to practice it today. Now, let's bring this down to earth. Stoicism isn't just a set of lofty ideas, it's a toolbox for living. Here are some ways you can weave its wisdom into your days, starting right now. 1. Begin with morning reflection. The Stoics love to start their day with a quiet moment of focus. Imagine waking up, taking a deep breath, and asking yourself, what matters today? What can I control? How can I embody wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control in the hours ahead? It's like setting a compass for your soul, pointing you toward the kind of day you want to live. 2. Try negative visualization. This might sound strange at first, but hear me out. The Stoics practiced imagining the loss of things they cherished: their home, their loved ones, their health. Not to dwell in gloom, but to wake up to gratitude. Try it. Picture a day without the people or comforts you hold dear. Feel the pang of that absence, then let it fade as you return to the present, where they're still with you. It's a reminder to treasure what you have and to steel yourself for life's inevitable shifts. 3. See obstacles as teachers. When life throws a curveball, a missed deadline, a broken plant tree, this Stoic twist, instead of cursing it, ask, what can this teach me? Marcus Aurelius wrote, what stands in the way becomes the way. That flat tire, a chance to practice patience. That argument, a lesson in understanding. Every hurdle is a chance to sharpen your virtues. Seneca once wrote, life is long if you know how to use it. Stoicism shows us how, by living with purpose, by cherishing the moment, by choosing virtue over vanity. It's a gift from the past that keeps giving, if we're willing to receive it. Extended reflection and inspiration. Let's linger here a little longer, dear friend, because Stoicism is worth savoring. Imagine a life where you wake each morning not dreading what might go wrong, but curious about how you'll meet it. A life where setbacks don't define you, but refine you. A life where your happiness doesn't hinge on what you gain or lose, but on who you choose to be. That's the promise of Stoicism, not a perfect life, but a purposeful one. It's a call to rise above the noise, to find stillness in a spinning world, to build a legacy not of things, but of character. And it starts with you, right here, right now. Picture yourself a year from now, having walked this Stoic path. You're calmer, clearer, more at ease with life's ebb and flow. You've faced challenges not with bitterness, but with a quiet resolve. You've loved your fate, not because it was easy, but because it was yours. That's the journey. Stoicism offers a journey of wisdom that began 20 years ago and continues in you. So take that first step. Reflect tonight. Pause tomorrow. Embrace the day after. Let Stoicism be your guide, your companion, your light. Because, dear friend, this is more than a philosophy. It's a way to live fully, bravely, and wisely. Thank you, truly, for sharing this time with me. May your journey be rich with discovery and peace.